All right, everybody. Hello there, and welcome to another stream for today and the second stream of 2026. So, I wanted to go ahead and get started now because we're going to try to do as much as we can. Essentially, for those who don't remember, we finally got our actual headquarters here in Suikoden 2, and Victor, this guy, asked us to talk to him before we go to bed for the first evening. So, we're just gonna see what he has to say about it because he mentioned talking about our granddad who adopted us, and we're curious to know what's going on. So let's get some exposition slash backstory. Very fun times. Mm. Ah, fade to black exposition. So, for anyone who is unaware or unfamiliar, this is a direct continuation of the first game, Suikoden 1. And effectively, what happened is that the two groups, the Highlands, Jonestown, and the city states, were at war. And effectively, during this game, there was a peace agreement that was subsequently broken. And that's what kicked off the entire game. But this takes place several years after the first. So apparently my grandpappy was very important. Yeah. So my granddad was not only a war hero, but also, like, amazing. Oh, the mirrors. Not cool, bro. You know, it sucks because we read this and it's like, that's so stupid. Why would they do that? But that kind of thing happens all the time. Whether it's business negotiations or war in the modern era. It's absolutely insane. Oh, dang. That sucks. Friend versus friend. Oh. Oh, okay. But then what happened to Grandpappy?
Let's go!
Ah! It's Rev! Hang on. We gotta work out. Oh, here we go. Did the mayor tell him? Oh, douche. cold, bro. It is good that the sound alert works again. I don't know why it wasn't working. I have done literally nothing to it. Dang it, Nanami! That's right, I'm my own person named Danny. So I saw the post. I haven't had a chance to look at it, Rev. Let me take a look right now. Because I have it open. Because I know you mentioned the... Holy free holies! 8'4"? 40,000 stitches. Huh. That looks amazing, Rev. Holy free holies. It's like a... I don't know, is that a duvet? Would that be considered a duvet? I feel like it's a duvet. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing something. Hang on. Pets. Let's look at pets. Aww. Well, of course Midnight likes it. It's awesome. A bedspread. Okay, what's the difference between a bedspread and a duvet and etc.? I don't get it. Okay, here we go. Yay! Okay, so we're going to need Freed because I think we met his wife whenever we get a chance. Okay, bedspread covers the entire bed to the floor. Versus a duvet is just kind of like a top cover sort of shtick. Ah, finally we have headquarters. We have a leader and headquarters. And Dr. Juan. Dr. Juan? Juan? So Muse was attacked and burned down. Yay! Woohoo! Quilted and stuffed blanket. Interesting. Oh, dang! We need a new name? Oh, what should our name be? We already have our battle cry of Spoon! Okay, we gotta come up with something good. Let's think. We don't have a whole lot of space. Should we do castle? No. God, I don't know. Deflator mouse. I don't think that will fit. Or what was the other one? Urchin? See, the problem is that if we do Deflator Mouse, that's a character. We can't name our castle after a character. This is our HQ. This is our headquarters. What if we call it like the apartment or something? Or maybe we could do like the nut house. Or what else? The taverna. The HUB. Oh, I like that. But what does HUB stand for? Because we'll figure out the acronym later. Got it. Classic acronyming. Let's see if it fits. This is so dramatic. It says determine. Doesn't look like there's a space. Here, we'll use a hyphen. I don't think I can get the periods to fit. The Hub Castle. Whoa, what the fudge? Who dis? Keeper of the Watcher of the Great Balance. Oh, yes! Okay, so now we're going to be able to track who all we've got. Wow, this somebody's friendly. The destinies of me. We must look towards the future. Real. Heroic Unitarian Battalion. The Heroic Unitarian Battalion Castle. I think that works. That makes sense. You're the leader of the Alliance Army, so you gotta get it together. Yeah, no pressure. Jeez. I guess I'm not in need of anything, since you're not offering anything. What? I don't understand this. Not sure what that's about. You were working on the blanket since November? That's still a pretty incredible speed to finish it. It's like 2 months. One thing I will say about this game, compared to the first one at least, is I don't like the sheer kind of ridiculousness that is the structure of this new headquarters. Because I have absolutely no clue where anything is. I'm lost, Flick. That's what brings me here. Like seriously, where is everyone and or everything? And also, who are these people? Oh, look. There's our stars. He's such a jerk. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 27. That's pretty good. I don't know how many we can or should have or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to need you because we gotta go talk to your wife. Here we go, some kind of something or other. Okay, is this what I think it is? Yes! Finally! Freaking finally! Oh my god. It is about time. I have been waiting to be able to put stuff away ever since the stupid game started. What's happening here? Oh shoot! I just stored everything. I did not intend to do that. I just kept pressing a button. It doesn't say how to store it. See? So confusing. Okay, let's see here. Attack up for two-handed sword. Attacks last. What does that mean? Fire lizard. I wonder if that's like the lizard wizard. We all know the lizard wizard. Alright, let's go see who we can find here. Oh, excuse me. So, the first thing I need to do is figure out how I can change my people. There we go. Okay, let's see here. I really like Flick and Victor. Let's go with... We need Freed, at least initially. Wind and... Oh, homie has 2 runes. He's like a really good magic user. $118? Jeez. Oh, he's a short distance though. That kind of sucks. Let's see. The problem is that both Flick and Victor are S as well. And so I'd have a full front line of them. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizards. Yeah. But we can't keep him on the back line. Okay. Because my feeling is that we'll still be okay with having... So I do like Rena and Ellie. Fire Rune especially. So I'll go with Ellie. There we go. This'll work. It's not perfect, but we should be okay. And especially since we'll see how it works with Luke doing casting from the back line when he's listed as a frontline person. The hero is me. I feel like that was a recruitment time. Oh, bro, I agree. Lived in the forest for so long, it takes getting used to being around people. I haven't even lived in the forest for long, and I don't want to be around people. Okay, let's see. So there's something that we needed to do. We can do... Did we actually get, like, some info of where we need to go? I probably should have gone to the, what's it called? Okay, I'm not going through the entire log. I apologize. I'm gonna get back to the command room right quick. Hopefully that's a fast trip. Like I said, this castle just legitimately straight up bothers me. It is very complicated. Okay, here we go. Good thing I decided to go back. The leader of the Spoon Army. Dang. Okay. Alright, going to Two River. Oh. Perish the thought. Well, don't we have Taiho? Or didn't we have Taiho? Because we had talked to him before. Taiho is one of our returning characters from the first game, which incidentally I absolutely love. I think it's really cool that this this is like a proper direct sequel to the first game, and we get to see characters and places and things from the other one. And this is something that I talked about a couple weeks ago, is that Taiho had like the most amazing glow up I have ever seen in a video game. Like, seriously, it's absolutely incredible. Aw, shoot! Flick left! Aw, son of a biscuit! Okay, let's see what this guy got. Well, that's kind of annoying. Alright, so now we have to go back because we need to fill out our party properly. You know, we saw him leave, but I didn't think that would mean he like, gone. I feel like it would be a fair assumption that he's still going to hang out with us. And, like, be here. Call me crazy. Alright. How come it doesn't say the hub? It's gotta say the HUB! Oops, wrong way. We gotta go back to the taverna. I don't want to change my party, I want to have the original people I requested. Okay, but see, now I'm not allowed to. Let's see, who's good? So, Millie is actually pretty decent. I guess I could do Rena. I can have two of the three. Okay, Luke, you are not staying there. You are switching with Nana. Now we'll see how this works in battle, because again, not sure if it's going to be mad, and Luke is going to be all like, "Oh well, I have to be in the front in order to cast my wind spells. Me, 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 me. Whine, whine, complain." I feel like that's something he'd do. Okay, so Couscous, I believe, is where Taiho was. Let me see something real quick. So, I feel like I can stick with Luke for a while. Oh, but this stuff sucks. See, I wonder what's the point of upping the level of a magic user character, because they're not actually attacking with their weapon. And so that's why, I don't know if y'all saw, but you see, he's got an attack power of 9 versus, 31. I feel like it's such a waste. Okay, so we don't have any runes, but maybe we can find some. I remember where Tycho was. Because Taiho had this whole thing where I needed to play, dice against him in order to get him to help me. But I wonder if that's going to be the same case here. Also, if he's going to do that, I should save first. We'll save first. Hey, look! Best viewers! Hooray! It's always exciting when somebody tells me I can get the best viewers, as opposed to, you know, like, regular viewers. Regular viewers are so mid. Not you, Rev. You're cool. Don't worry. Okay. So there's at least two things that I want to accomplish here. First, I want to go and get stuff done with Taiho. And the second thing is I want to see if I can get Freedy's wife. See, look at this. If you go in my Discord, you can see the old portrait of him. Homie had the biggest glow up I have ever seen in my life. Okay. Not letting me bid much. This is such a goofy game. Alright, we won! Yay! That's a 2-for-1! Okay, so now we have a boat person. This is good. It's very good. I know that we can get at least one other person because we were talking to, or we met Freed's wife. Because she was saying that, like, her husband was a, oh, what's it called? Her husband was a, like, member of the mayor's cabinet or whatever. Mayor's group. I don't think I've missed anyone so far. Alright, hang on. Let me see. So yeah, see, we can still use runes. See, it's an L range attack. Damage 1/5 of magic. Per stat. Okay. So his magic stat is like what, 111, 118. So I mean 1/5 of it is not great, but it's not terrible. Okay, south window. I don't think this is where it was. I thought she was in Radad. I'm trying to remember various places where I met potentially recruitable people. Nice. I forgot, what does the Pale Gate one do? I remember it sounded really cool, so I just grabbed it. Okay, so he's recruitable at some point. Remember, kids, anytime somebody has an actual portrait for themselves, they're either recruitable or a bad guy. Or both. There's a shocking number of bad guys that you could recruit in the first game. Everybody's sitting here like loyalists to the cause, loyalists to the Empire, and then you're just like, but what if not? And they're just like, you make a good point. And now you have a new recruit. It's just the weirdest thing. See, we can't do the full auto battle here because Luke isn't able to do anything. Summoning magic. Oh! Okay. So that was pretty freaking cool. I'm a fan. Let's think anyone here was. So I believe the woman is this one right here in the corner. Yeah, so see, I'm not moving. This is... Freed! South window. Why don't we ask her to join us? Naginata. Naginata, I know that. I believe the Naginata is a giant sword. See, now I have to look it up. Hang on 1 second. Because it's going to bug me otherwise. Oh, it's the polearm! That's what it is. It's the stick with that has the giant curved blade up at the top. I knew I was familiar with it. And also I love that. It's like, well, the only thing I can do is laundry and stabbing people in the face from a distance. Not sure how helpful that'll be in the war, but I'll try. Come on! It's ridiculous. Okay, now let's see if this other guy... Okay, this guy is still here. I am the leader of the Spoon Army, yes. Okay. Why do I have a feeling I can't win this? Yeah, I'm gonna guess that's unwinnable. Oh. Oh, fun. Two. So, incidentally, as I'm playing this game, this is a 90s era JRPG, which means that there is a ton of stuff to see and find and all of that sort of thing. But, basically, it's helping me so that I can find everybody that I'm missing or that I can potentially get, because it becomes important. So there's another person that I can apparently get. This guy looks dramatic. This guy. This is the guy. We're fighting the man! Right, Rev. We're fighting the man. Alright, here we go. Oh, bugger. I'd rather not try it again. I have a feeling that would be a bad idea. I mean, hang on. I'm just looking to see what some of this means. Hee haha. Alright. So if he's going to try again, then I assume he's going to defend. Which ironically means I need to attack. This seems odd. Oh, dramatic. Okay. So does that mean he's gonna attack now? Yes, he will. Special. Incidentally, there's a guide that says, regardless of what he tells you, like, basically that indicates what exactly he's going to do. So, yes, it might be a little cheesy, but still. Wait, what do you mean he joined the party? I don't want him in my party. I didn't want him in my party. Alright. So now we're going to need Tai-Ho because he's our boat guy. But we're just about... okay, Stallion? Seriously? Come on, man. Dude, what? What do I need to do? Like, I remember him from the first game. I very distinctly remember him. There's gotta be something I can do there. Alright, we're gonna head back to HQ because I want to see what I can... if I'm missing anybody, basically. Bring him some rings or a Chaos Emerald. I feel like the rings would be more efficient, at least in the short term. Just as long as he doesn't get hit. Then he drops all of them. It's like, seriously, how bad of a grip do you have to just drop every single thing you're carrying when you just get lightly tapped? Okay, what's this? Why does he flip the coin so high? It's just overly dramatic. Wait, what? Oh! Oh, nice! That's actually extremely helpful. That is so cool. So, incidentally, that's one of the interesting things that we see here is as you get more and more and more people, then you're able to you're able to use their abilities in some way, shape, or form. Like, you can get an appraiser who hangs out. You can get a store owner and an armorer and all that sort of thing. And it's great. Okay, let's see. So, apparently I'm supposed to have Ryu, who I don't have. But then Victor, Click, Sai... Maru, Juan, Yuta, Fiona, Innocent, Shiro, Amada, Shiro, Zangsa. Muku Muku. I'm missing Muku Muku. Apple, Millie, and again. Okay. So I'm missing Muku Muku and Ryu. Graphic pics of Death of the Hedgehog. No! You know, speaking of rings, I know it's a bit of an offshoot thing, but one thing that I found out that I did recently is I finished So according to this little guide thing, I should have Ryu. He was a healer. Why don't I have you? Did I lose Ryu somehow? So Ryu was somebody who joined us somewhat temporarily because we needed healing in like a big whatever thing, like the ruins of something or other, or some such. But why don't I have him? Oh, right. Anyway, back to the story. So I was talking about I was thinking about the rings, and I just finished watching the What If story, or the What If series from Disney, with the, what's it called? You know the guy, the just Marvel What If, and I thought it was really freaking cool. I legit enjoyed it. Okay, seriously, this is insane. Okay. So I'm dumb. 20 internet points to anybody who understands why I'm dumb. Just see if you can figure out what the dumb is that I have taken upon myself. Okay. And for the other person, we gotta head back a little bit. The maps in this game are not excellent, but they're okay. I gotta try to find Muku Muku. And again, I do apologize for this. I'm doing it because I am trying to follow the guide as best as I'm able to. Because again, this is a 90s RPG, and literally, if you did not have a guide, like a printed guide for how to play through these games, you would miss half of the stuff. Like, don't get me started on Final Fantasy VIII. So, in a long story short, Final Fantasy VIII, you get the ability to summon things, and some of the stuff that you summon can be missed. Because in order to get the summon, you need to essentially say, hey, enemy, you have that summon. And that's the only place you get it. That's it. There's no indication of who has what, or if anyone has anything. It's just, if you don't check everything and everyone, then you're pretty much guaranteed to miss it. drove me insane when I was a kid. To be fair, still kind of drives me insane now. But that's beside the point. Okay. I have to remember where Kiaru is. Wind of Sleep. So I've been to my hometown once. That's the mountain pass. I don't want that. This is how we get to, like, Muse. Leave. Okay, you gotta go in 10 minutes. Alright, so hang on one second. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to see how we can get to where I need to go. Quick. Sparrow Pass. Alright, so I think I've got to go back to that little pass that I moved by. Hey, a question mark urn. I bet it's a defective urn. Because every urn that I have found has been defective. Which I still assume means it simply has a hole in it. And or, as Rev mentioned, it's just the first urn that somebody made in a pottery class. Also, I don't think I mentioned, or asked rather, how's everybody doing? How are things going? How was your week? Well, bugger, how am I supposed to go back? Well, shoot. That really sucks. That's really frustrating. Well, I really hope that I'm not, like, permanently banned from that. Because that would suck. You know, when it comes to stuff like this, I feel like I can afford to be at least somewhat of a completionist. Maybe not, like, entirely, but still. So we'll see if we can just get this thing with Tai-Ho going a little bit. And just push the plot forward a bit. Aw, Doggo is Tucker. Wait, at the groomer? She got to spend time with other dogs? That's interesting. Pretty cool. Okay. So now that we have Tai-Ho, we've got our boater person. So that means that we'll be able to take whoever that what's his person was. Seriously? Stupid bunny? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of Taiho. I barely used him in the last game. It's one of those things where you're forced to use specific characters because they have a specific thing that they can do, or place they can go, or whatever. It's just kind of ridiculous. Alright, but let's at least get back here. Seriously though, Luke is like an amazing mage. This is like legit insane. Oh, okay. So, last call for anybody wondering about Ryu in the in our little thing that we got going on here. The person I was looking for. Well, I don't got a job for you. What about the job I already paid you for? Yeah. Gee, thanks. So wait, should I just like run around in the square or something? Not the most helpful thing. It's not the least helpful thing, but still. Alright, so we'll do this. Now that we've got the boat guy, we can go here and say, hey, we've got a boat guy. Oh, Taiho. I don't think I need freed anymore, but yeah, because she's got a Naginata and she can stab fools in the face. Freaking ridiculous. Wait, let me make sure that somebody has a water room. Medicine room might work. Not familiar with it, but he's a little young. I guess I'll take Amada, because he seems okay. Because I believe Nanami has what's it called, the water magic, healing magic. All right, let's see if we can do this really quick. They said that the boat dock is down below, which is obviously very descriptive and extremely helpful. No, Rev's out! Ah, dang. All right, see you, Rev. I'm sorry. I did my best. I'm just hoping that I can find the boat dock. I don't know if this is the boat dock. I'm just running. Seriously, this castle is insane. I do not approve. Hey look, a garden. Oh, we see water, but there's no fucking boat. Alright, one moment, please. We can find this. We can find this. Okay, from the main stairs on the first floor. Ah, here we go. Ah, this isn't creepy or anything. Alright. So we'll at least finish this, and then I'll save and hop off. I am a wonder. Cool like that. Large ship for ferrying people. Hang on. I feel like I need to get more orbs. I'm gonna go get more orbs. And then I'll be done. I know Rev is already gone. But for anybody watching on the recording or whatever, I want to have more orbs because a lot of my folks don't have orbs or runes for their stuff. And I feel like that's very much needed. Incidentally, this is one of relatively few mid-90s JRPGs that I find to be really fair when it comes to the progression that you go through. So you have, for example, gaining new people, or losing people, or the infamous power creep, as they say, all of that sort of thing. I think it's great. I really like it. I think they do a good job with it. Let's do this. I'm interested in the kitten. Kind of annoying. It's just saying, like, do you want to do this thing? Okay, it's done. What did you do? What happened to my stuff? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and save, and then we're gonna hop back to it. We can't even take a nap. Let's see if we can talk to Shu. Quick. Apparently not. Alright, we will save and head out. I think we did pretty well. We got a decent number of folks. I'm a little bit worried that we may have missed somebody permanently. I hope that's not the case. I'm guessing it's not, but we will see. So that said, I'm gonna head out. You all take care. I believe next week, 17th. I don't think I've got anything going on, so I should be able to be here again. So hopefully we'll see you all there. But in the meantime, take care, stay safe, be well, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.